become an asshole?
Today, can Jackie's crystals bring a little peace to the basketball wives? Are You the One kicks off their new season with a house full of sexually fluid singles.
This is actually a really big deal for me because this is my way of coming out to everybody.
And Paige Cole and Kylie Smith are here to break down that 2-hour premiere.
I'm figuring this love out.
This is your reality check.
Oh, girl, this gonna be a mess.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I am so thrilled to be here on this Thursday because we have got a great show lined up for you today. I am Lyndsey Rodrigues. Joining me for the show are Paige Cole and Kylie Smith from the new season of MTV's Are You the One? Kylie and Paige, welcome.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you being here. I'm so excited to get to know you both and to talk a lot more about the new season of Are You the One? But we have a tradition here at Reality Check and we always start the show with a top 5. Are you down for it?
Let's do it.
All right,
Top five.
top 5. So at number 5, Vanderpump Rules takes Kentucky, y'all. We are now days away from Bravo stars Jax and Brittany's wedding, and the crew have all started arriving in Britt's home state. Now, Jax and Brittany have been down there for a couple of days now preparing for their nuptials. Now, after seeing their lavish engagement party that was all fairy tale themed, what do you think the wedding is going to look like?
I think it'd be beautiful.
Yeah, like
Just
exactly
like
that, but and then some.
Yeah.
Like, I love romance. I'm just thinking like a lot of romance and
Yes.
fantasy, but like you thought they did it then, they're gonna take it up.
Top
another level.
notch. Yes, they're
Yeah.
gonna bring it up.
Agreed.
Yes, set the bar high.
Yeah, and Brittany said she's been dreaming of this since she was 5 years old, so
Yes.
I hope it's the day of her dreams.
I know.
really
It will
do.
be.
Yeah, get this day beautiful. Get
Oh, and
this
she's gonna look
day.
gorgeous as well.
Yes.
She's such a nice girl. At number 4, Teddy might be a real housewife of Beverly Hills, but that did not stop her dad, the legendary John Mellencamp, from voicing his disapproval of her on-camera drunkenness in Provence. Although, to be fair, what else do you do in Provence other than get sauced? On Watch What Happens Live, Teddy told Andy Cohen, he said, "Can you just never do that again?" And I said, "I can't make any promises."
Ooh.
So do either of you or both of you have any drunk moments from Are You the One that you're dreading seeing?
I mean, y'all saw the first episode, so that's all I have to say.
We love honesty.
Yes.
You're in Hawaii. It's Mai Tais all day, right?
My ties, and it's like, it's just, you know, why get down to the nitty gritty sober when you can do it drunk, and you know, we can start with the least traumatic or the most, you know.
I mean, I like you guys already.
Yeah,
I
you
really
gotta
do.
dive in. You gotta dive
seriously,
in. Yeah.
Someone bring us a cocktail.
Nothing like a little bit of nothing wrong with liquid courage.
Liquid courage, yeah,
I love
absolutely. Well, this one also, unfortunately, is a little bit of a sad one, so we're going to switch gears as we go into number 3 because the cause of death of Toni Braxton's niece, Lauren Braxton, has just been released, and the results of an autopsy completed by the Maryland Medical Examiner's Office revealed that Lauren died of a heroin overdose and fentanyl intoxication. Lauren, who is the daughter of Toni's younger brother, Michael Conrad Jr., died on April 29th at the age of just 24 years old. This is incredibly sad. Yet another young life taken way too soon by the opioid epidemic, so our hearts are with the Braxton family at this time. At number 2, fans have been vying for a Real Housewives All-Star series for quite some time now. And while that may not be happening anytime soon, Andy Cohen recently revealed to E! News his Real Housewives fantasy picks, and his lineup includes Real Housewives of Atlanta OG Nene Leakes, New York's Bethany Frankel, as well as Jersey girl Margaret Josephs, Leanne Locken from Dallas, and Shannon Bedore from Real Housewives of Orange County. Maybe the biggest surprise was his sleeper pick, Denise Richards in the Beverly Hills newcomer. She would definitely be in my fantasy draft in every way, shape, and form. Who would you like to add to the lineup, though?
I would do Portia.
Oh, for sure.
Portia.
Yeah,
I would
okay.
do
I can't
Portia
even-
for sure.
yeah.
Gone with the Wind, fabulous
Yeah,
Portia.
Fabulous.
100%.
Love
Yeah.
her.
I gotta ride with this one.
All right, I'm on board. And at number 1, it is a Bachelorette Twitter showdown. Tyler C defended Hannah B after season 12 contestant James Taylor criticized yet another woman. Who asked this guy? This time his remarks were directed toward Hannah B. James tweeted, "You can't have it both ways. You don't have to dry hump them all. And don't get mad at someone else when you feel guilty. Send him home or own it." So then Tyler fired back saying, "Let our queen live. Don't Christians claim that only God should do the judging?" So the back and forth continued before James made a final stand with his religious beliefs, saying, "I can't make the Bible say what y'all want it to say in 2019. So Paige, last night you talked about growing up Catholic and you have some progressive views on love and relationships. So what would you say to this idiot?
I mean, none of us are God, so none of us can judge. And, as long as you're being good to everybody and you're loving everybody and being kind and making everybody feel good, I feel like, that's what we're supposed to do is, how would you think God would treat you, here on earth? And, not by, like, I think that's, I don't know. It's just beyond me. Christians are very hypocritical in that stance. Yeah. But also, like, you can be a progressive hypocritical and admit that, like, hey, I'm in the wrong. I'm not going to judge.
Yeah. I don't know that this guy's ever going to admit that he's wrong, but...
Well, I mean, you know what?
It's fine. We're not here to talk about him. We're here to talk about you.
Yes!
Yay! So last night, the highly anticipated season premiere of MTV's Are You the One finally dropped, and for the first time ever, the entire cast is made up of sexually fluid love seekers. So what did this mean to each of you?
Oh, man. It's just
honestly, it was like...
To be a part of history is like unbelievable, to do something that has never been done before and to have the chance to really inspire people and empower people is like phenomenal. On top of, self-growth and learning how to love, be better at loving and finding perfect matches.
But I also think like it's amazing too though for us to like reach out to people that haven't even came out. Like, let them know that it's okay to be different. It's okay to like same sex, different sex, or other. Like, it's okay to like who you like. Like, you can't help it. So I'm generally blessed to have this opportunity.
Love is love is love is love.
Yes.
I'm getting teary, so we have to go to a break. So I can't wait to hear more about you guys, though, and your experience on the show. So we're going to take a break. I'm going to dry my eyes. And when we come back, we'll be talking about some of the connections that you each made on last night's premiere. So stick around.
Yeah. We actually want to find our person. And Remy, you better not it up because you just want to have fun and be the biggest hoe, okay?
Welcome back to the show. I am still joined by the lovely Kylie Smith and Paige Cole from the newest season of Are You the One on MTV. I'm so glad that you're both here, and I'm so glad to see this beautiful friendship that you found in Hawaii. And now I want to talk about this show. It's such a big deal for so many people who've been underrepresented for way too long. And Paige, the show was also a very big deal for you. So let's take a look at why that was.
This is actually a really big deal for me because this is my way of coming out to everybody. My family does not know yet that I am bisexual. I truly believe that we're called to love each other regardless of who you love and what you do.
I'm crying again. And Paige, you even tweeted this last night. So let's throw up Paige's tweet. Ooh. And she said, I'm finally out. I'm bisexual. Congratulations. How does it feel?
It feels so liberating. It feels, I'm happier than I've ever been, honestly. Yeah.
It's wonderful to hear. And have you spoken to your family? How did they react?
Yeah. I actually came out to them right when I got back from filming, just because I didn't want them to be completely blindsided.
Yeah.
And it went unbelievably amazing. All of them were so supportive and so encouraging and just so loving about everything. And they were also just so happy to be a part of my life and for me to let them. Yeah. It really did make me emotional because obviously you hear these horror stories about how coming out stories typically go. And for my family, my parents, growing up in a Catholic conservative environment in North Texas was a very to have this overwhelming, I'm also a triplet, and so it was just
you're a triplet? Oh my goodness,
so it was a lot of ripping the Band-Aid off, and all of them just we love you so much, and we, you love who you love, you're being good to everybody, you're being kind, and we support you regardless.
That's amazing. And was there a part of you that thought, or that hoped that by coming out on a platform like this, you would help a lot of LGBTQ youth? Because you were mentioning that before as well, helping people just feel good about who they are.
Yeah, I just, one of the things that's the most exciting about this experience is to hopefully empower so many people, especially the young ones, to feel good about who they are. You're not wrong for loving somebody. You're not, it's not disgusting. It's not icky. It's not anything to hide. It's something to be proud of. It's something to really own and be confident in. And we're all human. We all have different experiences on this earth, and own it.
It's
be
love.
Proud.
It's the best thing we do. There can never be anything icky
be
about
proud of love.
Come on, come on.
Of all the things that humans do that we can be proud of, love is definitely the best one, right?
Right there.
Well, Kylie, speaking of love, sparks flew very quickly between you and Basit. So let's have a look at this.
I have never dated somebody that is similar to you.
I mean, who else is like me?
Hey, that's a fact. Oh,
when a girl or a female identifying person finds out that you're attracted to other men, they immediately are like, that sounds like you're just gay.
So Kylie, do you have any words for those female identifying folks who hold prejudice against pansexual partners?
Yes, I do. Honestly, like, you can't control who you like. Like, honestly, who are we to judge somebody based off of how they feel or what they want to do with their own body? Like, that makes you in the wrong. Like, that makes you, like, attacking people when you don't even know them or where they come from or why they feel how they feel. So I think it's very important for people to kind of, like, get to know one another, get to know people, get to know who you're with, and understand why they are how they are.
That's so true, because everyone has a story, and without knowing that full story, we're in no position to judge. Absolutely. Well, at the end of the episode, I think it surprised some viewers that you were chosen by Carrie at the match ceremony. Let's see that play out.
Tonight, my perfect match is Kylie.
Hey.
Sid, how do you feel about that?
Follow your heart, but if these beams ain't popping off like they supposed to, I'm gonna be looking at you, Barbie girl.
Well, at this point, who were you feeling more connected to, Carrie or Basit?
So it was kind of tricky. I was definitely me and Basit, like, from the jump. When I first saw Basit, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I need to get to know you. Like, I want to know more about you. I want to understand you. But then, like, Carrie and I, like, yeah, we had similar backgrounds, and that could be a bad thing. Like, I kind of saw that as a red flag as well, because I was like, okay, I don't want somebody that's been through what I've been through, because we both would be hurt together.
And you don't want to bring that same baggage into it, right?
And so I was honestly, like, I was feeling Basit. We were on the same page. I told people, I was like, Basit's my #1, you know? So y'all saw, I sat there for a second. Wait, you said my name?
What?
I was like, wait, me? Hold on. We didn't talk about this. So I was very shook. I was very disappointed I couldn't sit with Basit, but
and they seemed disappointed as well. Their face was
I was like,
oh. Well, I'm excited to see how that all plays out. Can either of you give us any hints as to where your hearts take you? Without getting into trouble with MTV.
Connections will be made, feelings will be had, drama will be very apparent.
yeah, very, very.
I mean, everything's just going to get that much more intense.
We're judging by the preview.
yes, wait.
There were a few things in there that I thought, okay.
The tea.
A lot of dancing, a lot of kissing, and a lot of whole other stuff.
I mean, you just got to give your,
I love
You're going to see us really giving into the process is what happens. Yeah, the deeper we, like, we're into the, being in the house and finding a perfect match, the deeper your feelings get.
Yeah, of course. You're more invested.
Yeah.
But why don't we shift gears and talk about a couple of your housemates, Noor and Justin, because they were very invested, right?
Yeah.
But then their perfect match came out negatory. Watch.
Did you want it to be a match? Like, did you want it?
I wanted to be a match more with Amber than I did with you.
Then, like, why pick me for the challenge? Like, why waste my time?
Because I obviously feel some type of way towards you. Like, it's not bullshit that I'm feeding you.
So were you surprised, first of all, that they were not a match?
No,
not
at all.
By the way, that thing that you guys go at the
surprised.
truth booth, that's very Black Mirror, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's the scariest. Yes. Oh,
Yeah. Very cool.
so scary.
Did you understand Noor's reasoning for going with Justin instead of Amber and playing it safe at all?
I didn't. Honestly, I didn't. I didn't even know that they were like that close at the beginning. I really thought it was
You didn't know
Noor
that
and Amber.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like I didn't even know that. Just like I saw that they kind of had a little bit of a thing, like flirtatious, but it wasn't like verbally known.
It was very.
It wasn't like Jenna and Kai, where
Yeah.
everyone from the get-go like, oh, okay.
So I was like very thrown off. Even Amber was. She was like, what?
I laugh when I'm like really uncomfortable, and I like genuinely couldn't stop laughing because I was like, wait, like
what is
this is so intense, and I didn't even realize it was at this level.
Yeah. So in that case, did you think that Justin was justified? A little throwback reference there for you, in being a little bit upset with Noor for having picked him?
Yeah. I mean, it sucks to be misled. It sucks to think that it's one thing and then find out the hard way that it's another. Especially when you're kind of slapped in the face with it. You can't run from it. You have to take it head on. You can't not talk to the person anymore, ghost them. You gotta,
We are going to take a very quick break, but when we come back, we're talking Basketball Wives and we have Reality Bites. Stay tuned.
Evelyn shut that door like it is never to be opened again.
Welcome back to the show. We're having the best time right now. Paige and Kylie from Are You the One are still hanging out with me today. I'm having the best time. Are you guys having fun?
Oh, I'm having
so much fun.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not alone in this. Well, look, last night on Basketball Wives, Jackie wasn't having that much fun. She was trying to get the ladies to give Jennifer a second chance, and it wasn't going very well. Watch.
She's, you know, my mom and this and that. She says that's why she's acting this way.
You know, don't go around owning it like I'm just mad and this is my way of grieving. No, that's not a good thing.
Nobody wants to hear about your mother. I'm over it.
All right, so when in doubt, what do? You bring out the crystals and you bring everyone over for a healing session.
Duh.
You try to anyway.
Then you act like this is because of your mom. Like, honestly, Jennifer, this is disrespectful to your mother.
You go through a lot of emotions, and you might be sad one day, you might be angry, and trust me, that has really affected me.
Yeah, just a hunch, but I don't think the crystals are working. We've talked about this a lot on this show because we've had quite a few seasons of various shows, people's loved ones passing away and then them lashing out. What do you believe about this concept of my loved one died, I'm allowed to have a hall pass and have bad behavior?
Honestly, I don't think that you should use that continuously, repeatedly as an excuse because it should make you grow as a person. It should make you want to be better, not continue to use that on why you're being an asshole.
Right.
Like, it's not fair to the person up above too as well.
That's what I was just thinking.
So like you're bashing them and you look like that's hard.
I kind of look at it like we're all trees. Don't let that be your tree. Let it be a branch. Let it be a part of you, an experience that you have, but don't let it be your identity. Because then you're constantly living in the past and you're never able to fully experience the present and the potential future the way you should be.
Your wisdom, I'm sorry. Like, I don't think we've ever had someone so wise on this show before. You are welcome back, both of you, anytime, anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Well, look, now it is time for our weekly Reality Bites segment, because it's Thursday, so roll that graphic. Reality Bites.
No fear.
No fear.
Just want to live in the moment and do what feels right.
Don't you dare threaten me, sweetheart. Let me tell you something.
I'm protecting you. I'm protecting you right now.
You're protecting me? You're a little snake.
My friend Larsa called me to explain that a reporter that she knows was about to write a story that Jordan and Tristan were at his home late night or until 7 in the morning. They said they were like making out.
You are getting on my nerves right now because I actually like your voice. So I would suggest you think about what I'm saying, and I'm going to give you another shot. Don't be cocky.
Okay, I give up. I'm sorry. Will you take your foot off my head now?
Stay in your lane. You. Keep doing you.
I myself in this one. And now I admit to the world that I had a threesome. My mom's gonna be proud of that one.
If I have a kid, I swear to God, I'm naming it Bambi.
Oh.
I don't know.
I hate this dude. Yeah. If he comes over here, I'm gonna knock him out.
Didn't you see the text messages Tristan sent?
No.
Yeah, he fully admitted it to her.
Oh my gosh.
Today was friggin' badass.
So much happened this week. What was your favorite reality bite?
Man, what was it?
Vinny did Maria wrong, low key.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh my gosh.
No, double shot of
love. I'm like, Maria was vulnerable, and you're gonna say that's a red flag that she's nervous about.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
All right.
Anyways, Maria, you got a shoulder. But also, like, can we talk about Jordan?
Yeah, let's talk. That's all we've been talking about this week is the Jordan, Tristan,
elephant
Chloe.
in the room.
Also, happy birthday, Chloe.
Happy birthday. Yay.
Yeah, so, I mean, that whole thing unraveled this week, and we've yet to see an apology from Jordan, so we're hoping for that this Sunday on the show. It's the series premiere. Sorry, finale this Sunday.
Hope so. I mean, she seems genuine.
Yeah.
It's just
think
like,
after how long they've been friends.
Yeah,
like, I mean,
right?
How could you just not approach?
I don't
say
know.
anything.
I mean, the game of telephone is tough, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what they got caught in.
That's definitely what they got.
Literally.
How's this, though? Tristan apparently wished Chloe a happy birthday on Instagram today.
Oh.
Delete. Damage control.
Delete. Also, I have to ask, because the naked bungee jump, right, that we saw on The Bachelorette, that was a fun moment. I'm curious as to whether or not you got to go on similarly fun, daring dates like that on Are You the One?
So, can't spill anything quite yet, but just know it's a little spicy, heated. Y'all saw all the kissing.
Yeah.
It's gonna get steamy, that's for sure.
But you know what's great about your show is that even if you did go naked bungee jumping like Hannah did, you're not gonna have some idiot like Luke P saying, your body, that upset me. Like, go away.
No, so,
You know,
and if they
yeah,
did,
we're
they
all here
would've given them.
celebrating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
I mean, you go into the house knowing that it's going to be, you're around 15 other like very attractive, sexually fluid people.
Yes,
you know?
it is actually ridiculous how attractive
It's
you all
insane.
are at this
Yeah.
house. I was watching it just like, oh my God, how do you choose?
Yeah.
How do you choose?
Like, not only was the game harder, but the game was harder. Because I'm literally like,
Yeah, and then on top of that, you have to sort of strategize.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited
Mind
for the
over
rest
heart,
of the season.
heart over mind. It was complicated.
Oh my goodness. Well, look, we're going to take one last break of the day. When we come back, we'll be throwing it back to yet another great moment in reality history. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the show. Here is another great moment from the Reality Vault. Enjoy.
It's so nasty in this house.
In this 2008 episode of Bad Girls Club, Tanisha wakes up exhausted and just a little bit cranky because her housemates had kept her up the previous night with their loud and messy partying.
Not all of ya! Get up! Get the hell up! Get up!
So Tanisha decides to give them a dose of their own medicine by becoming a human alarm clock.
I'll buy back! I'll buy back! I'll buy back! Get the up!
Not only does she succeed in waking up the entire house, she also manages to freestyle a pretty catchy tune.
I didn't get no sleep because of y'all! Y'all not gonna get no sleep because of me!
Tanisha's early morning freakout is definitely one of the great moments in reality history, but it's just too bad we never got to see her have a word with whoever painted that hallway.
I got a problem with all of y'all!
Are we ready?
Because of y'all.
Y'all never sleep because of me. Oh my goodness, amazing. Sadly, that is all we have time for today. I cannot express what a joy it has been getting to know both of you, Paige and Kylie. Thank you so much. Also, everyone, happy Pride. Enjoy the weekend. I am Lyndsey Rodrigues. I'm about to cry again. I'll see you next week. What is wrong with you?
Love it. Thank you so much.
I love it. Thank you.